Right, let's go to Dan, who wants to talk about Southampton. Hi, Dan.
Hello, gentlemen. How are
Hey,
we?
yes, we're good, thank you. What about Charlie Austin then, Dan?
I think he's got every right to say what he said.
Yeah.
You know, the passion's great. It was a perfectly good goal. It was in line with where I was in the stand today. He went over to the dugout, celebrated with the manager or a player on the bench. You know, a great celebration. And from what I saw, the linesman took ages to put his flag up. So I don't know what it was that he thought was that made it not count as a proper goal. But the thing is, right, if we'd won the game 1-0, we would have said, OK, fair enough, you know, it should have been 2-0. But, you know, it's 3 points. That's all that mattered. We didn't need performance. We needed a result.
You played well today, though, Dan. Talking about that, we'll come back to Charlie Austin and the goal in just a moment, but I thought you played very well today.
Yeah, and I was at the Etihad last weekend, and the contrast was magnificent to see. To be honest, I thought our high-pressing game was fantastic. It seemed like Hughes laid out tactics. We changed the formation a little bit, bringing in Stuart Armstrong. I thought he had a good game. And so, really, the fans are saying we want Hughes to go. OK, I get that. I've got a bit of an opinion against Mark Hughes. But who are we going to bring in? At the moment, it seems like David Moyes or Sam Allardyce, neither of whom, in my opinion, will be better than Mark Hughes and will get the results we need to stay in the division.
What do you think, Chris? Do you think they should stick with Mark Hughes?
Well, listen, he came in, he did a decent job when he came in. He's had his first full season with the club, and he's listen, it's not easy when you can't buy the best players and you've got to work with what you've got. Listen, he'd love to say, I could deal with 4 or 5 new players. It's not going to happen. So he's got to go on with it. They're well organised. He's got a good coaching staff. And it needs time. You know, sometimes we rush into these decisions to think, press the panic button. Who's going to be first to press the panic button? There's going to be somebody that's going to do it soon. So you just think, look, take your time. You've got a good squad. You've got some very talented players at Southampton. You look at the players on paper, and it's just a matter of sometimes. I think sometimes we look at the manager instead of looking at the players. And sometimes you look at them players, some of them are international footballers, and they shouldn't be down the bottom 4 or 5 of the league. So you've got to question. Now, they're saying the tactics are wrong. That's a different thing. But sometimes you've got to question the players.
OK. Good to talk to you, Dan. Thank you very much indeed.